There is a very interesting political development. Two of the newly elected MCAs from Nyamira County have all joined the broad-based team. It's very interesting. Those MCAs were elected on a UPA party's ticket. The party leader of UPA is Nyamira Governor Amos Nyaribo. They defected this evening. Before we have a look at that in details, let's see on how Kenyans voted in the 17 wards that had by-elections on 27th of November. In the 17 ward by-elections, Oda won 7 seats, Democratic for the Citizens Party, DCP, that's Rigath's party, won 3, United Progressive Alliance, that's OPAM, the party leader is Amos Nyaribo, Nyamira Governor won 2, Wiper Patriotic Front won 1, ODM won 1, Ford Kenya won 1, People's Democratic Party, PDP, won 1, and 1 seat was won by an independent candidate. If you add the totals, then you are seeing broad-based had 9 seats, DCP plus Wiper had 4 seats, Matiang'i, because he was the lead campaigner for the 3 candidates in Nyamira, Matiang'i had 3, and then 1 was independent. Assuming you group all these other MCs together, Matiang'i, DCP, Wiper plus independent, they comes to a total of 8. So the broad-based is still ahead. Out of 17, broad-based had clear 9 MCA seats. That's what broad-based team won. The united opposition, that's Rigathi and Kalonzo, had 4, Matiang'i 3, independent 1. We are now being told that 2 have now crossed over to the broad-based, or if they have not crossed over, then they were broad-based candidates all along, as Dennis Itumbi has insinuated. Let's now have a look at what Dennis Itumbi has shared out about 1 hour ago as I speak. Dennis Itumbi, Nyamira broad-based by-election win. The 2 newly elected MCAs in Nyamira were in fact broad-based candidates. OPA is fully aligned with the broad-based setup, and Governor Amos Nyaribo, as party leader, praised them for delivering a broad-based triumph. The united in confusion opposition had no idea how well the game was planned. Once again, congratulations, broad-based, for winning in Nyamira. Dennis Itumbi claims that those MCAs from Nyamira were broad-based all along. But I saw Matiang'i as the lead campaigner for those candidates. Does it mean that Matiang'i was campaigning for candidates he never knew were broad-based candidates? Because from where I sit, I don't think Matiang'i could have played such games. I don't think Matiang'i could have played such games. If at all some games have been played here, then that game was played by Nyamira Governor Amos Nyaribo. I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to see clearly what's happening here. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. Fred Matiang'i is the deputy party leader of Jubilee. I just don't know why Jubilee had no candidates. How comes that Matiang'i had to campaign for other political parties' candidates but not Jubilee candidates in Nyamira? That in itself proves the confusion in the opposition. Matiang'i and his team next time should and must be very careful. Also from this, when the results were announced, we saw the opposition celebrate that they had won 3 MCA seats in the Kisii Nation. They were all over celebrating how they won seats in Kisii. The truth is now coming out that those seats were broad-based seats. And it's actually true that OPA is an affiliate of Azimio. Azimio currently is in the broad-based. When I talk about Azimio, I'm talking of ODM. In the last 2022 presidential election, OPA was supporting Raila Odinga. So when Raila Amolo Odinga joined the broad-based, we can just assume that OPA also joined the broad-based. So it's very naive of Matiang'i to campaign for candidates he never knew where they stood. And also, if you look at that photo that has been shared out by Dennis Itumbi, I'm seeing Simba Arati, I'm seeing Nyakundi, I'm also seeing Nyaribo, Nyamira governor. And I think those other ones might be MCAs who have joined officially the broad-based. In our earlier analysis, I did state that William Ruto might not have a competitor in 2027. Ruto might go down in history as the first Kenyan president to easily win his second term without even rigging. That's what I did state. I've also been explaining that the opposition as currently constituted will not be able to beat Ruto. There is total confusion in the opposition. And the more the confusion continues in the opposition, the more Kenyans are dumping the opposition for William Samoei Ruto. Naturally, human beings would want to be identified with the winning team. So the opposition has to move with speed to avoid and to stop the kind of confusion being witnessed there. If that confusion continues, more Kenyans are abandoning the opposition for William Samoei Ruto. And you will also agree with me that after the 27th of November by-elections, there is a new wind blowing in the country. This wind is blowing towards the broad-based. The opposition has clearly been decimated. And this new move just confirms beyond any reasonable doubt that indeed the opposition has been decimated. Let me stop it there. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Any person watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.